Hi folks, welcome back to B Mills Farm. I'm shooting the intro to this video in my truck because it's raining outside and I'm on the run. But today's video we're doing a collaboration and we're just kind of a few small YouTube farmers that are joining together to just help each other out. And the topic's going to be winter prepping our farms and homesteads for winter time. We're all in a snowy area, so there's quite a bit to do. Hopefully we can all get everything done in time, but our collaboration is going to be with Joe from Blakesley Acres, Kyle from Backwoods Butcher, and Tyler from Evergreens Farm. So the links to their channel will be down in the description. I hope you guys go check them out, and we'll get rolling. Hi folks, today's collaboration day and we're gonna go over a little bit of what we need to get done. Really hope that I can get it done, but all the other YouTube channels will be in the description, and we all will be going over prep for snow. Now, one of the biggest things that I have to get done, and I really need to get it done before snow flies, is I need to build a loading chute for the pigs. I would really like to make it dual purpose for pigs, sheep, and cows. And I have a few plans, but I really need to just sit down and dial it in on paper before I get involved in any actual construction. We get a lot of snow around here usually, and it gets muddy around here. There is a door right there, a gate, a small gate that goes out, and I'm trying to decide if I want to force the pigs through that gate and down the alley and make a chute that I can load into a trailer, because I can't get my truck back here where I dropped them off at. Or if I want to put a door on the building going that way to a chute that leads to at least close to my driveway, so I can get a trailer fairly close, because again, we get a lot of snow, and that's the biggest struggle around here. My goal, my main goal for the farm is to have loading and unloading be one of the easiest things on the farm. The reason I want it to be the easiest thing is because generally it's the hardest thing, and there's always some anxiety on loading day and unloading day. With the cattle, it was an absolute pain in the butt. Pigs are even worse than cows. So my goal is to make loading very easy, get a chute built that I can push them into the chute, lock them in the chute, so that the only way they have to go is to the trailer. And I plan to feed them in the trailer, and yeah, fingers crossed. I really need to get it done for winter, because some of these guys will be going during winter, and I need to be able to get them loaded. Another big job that I need to get done is get this trailer equipped to hold chickens. This is my new chicken coop. I have a bunch of siding here. I think it's enough to side it. I'll have to figure out something for the roof, but I have 20 chicks that are ready to come out of the brooder, and I really need to get this done so that I can get them out of the brooder in their coop, and then once they figure out where home is, then I can let them out. Although when I let them out, there'll probably be snow on the ground and they won't want to come out anyways, but I do need to get their house built and all that squared away. And now for the last thing that has to happen before snow flies is getting rid of that guy. Last weekend we loaded up all the longhorns and they're off to their new home, but this fella decided that he was going to run through fences and wasn't getting anywhere near the trailer. So unfortunately, he's learned how to get through fences. My fences are very, very hot and they didn't bother him at all. He used his horns, spread the wires, and ran through. Ran up the hill, finally got him back down the hill, and he just blew right through one of the dividing fences. And you can tell when a cow is gonna jump over a fence because they like kind of puff their chest up and start, you could just tell. And luckily he has not jumped any of the perimeter fences, but he doesn't seem to mind that option. So he is a steer and his destiny is the freezer. He's not my animal, so whether he leaves here alive or not is not my decision, but hopefully we can get him loaded, because he's not ready for the freezer yet. He's still got some weight to put on, although hay season is among us, and he's not going to really gain much weight on hay. So yeah, we'll see what the outcome is, but he's got to go. Now another thing, it's sort of kind of related to the farm, but in preparation for winter and through the winter, I really want to take the time to figure out exactly what path I want to be on in life. I'm really, really tired of the daily grind of going to work so that you can afford to make payments. There's a lot of leaves here, so it's going to get loud. It is fall. So we live in a world where, well, social media, things I use a lot, where we all feel like we have to keep up with somebody or an idea of what success is, who has more money, who takes more vacations, who drives a nicer vehicle, all this stuff. And at the end of the day, it's just stuff. Now, I've fallen into that world plenty. I've had many, many, many project cars that I've spent lots of money on. I currently have a Harley that I don't ride, but make payments on. And deer are running. It's deer season, and they all hide on my property because I don't hunt this property. I don't hunt at all. I have my hunting license, but I just don't put forward the effort to go hunting, I guess, which I should, because I like venison, I like shooting guns, and I sure would like to clear a lot of deer out of here and clean up the tick problem. But anyways, so I'm just doing a little pasture walk here, because part of my goal in life is to be healthier and try to help guide people to a healthier way of living. And the only way that I should be giving anyone advice is if I do better myself and am healthier myself. So figuring out how to exit the rat race, figuring out how to be healthy, and figuring out how I want to continue this farm, because I really, really like farming, but it is very, very expensive, as most of you probably know. It takes a long time to get a return on your investment. And when you do get that return, it's not much. So you need to be able to withstand years and years and years of loss and breaking even to be in a position to make money. Because obviously steers don't grow to market weight quickly. Pigs are fairly quick, but still, you know, you grow them for 8 months, and it might take a year or more to sell if you're selling by the cut, which is how you make the most money. And I will be doing a lot of eggs, but eggs are, there's only so much money to be made with eggs. So moving forward, I really want to, if you see through there, there's a field there. That used to be a cornfield, and then somebody bought it, and it has been overgrown. And now, just this year, it had been mowed, brush hogged a couple times. So I'm trying to, I drive by this guy's house really slowly every time I drive that way in hopes that I'll catch him to have a conversation about possibly, it's probably a 4-acre field there, and my property ends in these trees here and butts directly up against that. But my goal would be to see if we could work out some sort of deal, and possibly graze some animals on there. And if I could, that would really open up a lot more opportunity. Now, it is only 4 more acres, or whatever it is. But luckily we're in an area where grass grows really fast. And if I don't overstock like I did previously, I should be able to have at least a few steers and quite a few sheep. Now, I also have my property that goes up there that is not yet fenced off. And obviously it needs to be fenced off. It's another field up there, a little bit smaller than this one. And I'm deciding whether I want pigs running in those woods or if I just open those woods up for sheep to do a little browsing in there. Or maybe the best option would be to get some dairy goats or something to put in there. My wife really is in favor of a dairy goat. because she likes goat cheese, and we could have raw, healthy milk. But that is a discussion for another year, probably. My property also goes up into those woods a little bit, and I really just want to figure out how to utilize every inch of this property so that it has at least a better chance of making some sort of income. I don't know what that number is going to be, but something is better than nothing. And the best way to use your property, obviously, is to use all of it. So that's kind of just what's been on my mind. I like to do these pasture walks just to get a little exercise, and gives me a chance to kind of ramble. Hopefully it's not too annoying, but it's just what's on my mind, and I get to get it out there. All right, so that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys go check out the other channels that I mentioned, and it's nice to have and build a community of like-minded people trying to achieve the same thing or similar things. And yeah, if my viewers can help out their channels, and possibly their channels help out mine, it's only a good thing. So if you would take the time to do that, that would be fantastic. In the meantime, if you want to go ahead and like, subscribe, share, comment, give me your thoughts on whatever, anything that's going on here. Drop a thought or a comment and get some conversation going. Yeah, I think that's all I got. Until next time, keep farming. We'll see you later.